Part 2. Verdant Wind. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River.
This game is filled with death.
The Alliance army successfully rendezvous with Judith in Aelel. With the addition of House Daphnel's forces, the time has come to invade Empire territory.
That's soon? This soon? I honestly don't remember. Who's there?
Preparations are complete. Now it's a game of patience. As they say, good things come to those who wait.
Care to elaborate on this plan of yours, Claude? Can we really do this without battling my father?
Pretty soon, Count Gloucester will need to gather his troops in the northern part of his territory. The kingdom has experienced constant infighting since the coup. They're out of the picture for now.
The combined forces of the Regan and Daphnel houses will threaten the northern part of the Gloucester territory. Nardell, that retainer I mentioned, is going to draw their attention.
We'll take that opportunity to make our way through Gloucester territory and launch a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
And are you not concerned about the possibility that I may tip off my father?
The future of the Alliance rests on this battle. I'm certain you won't betray us.
I will ensure our success.
I know you will. If we can win this fight, then our next goal will be to topple Enbar, the Imperial capital. I said before that my plan was to meddle with the Empire, but I'm gonna do you one better.
I'm gonna take the whole fucking shit over.
We are going to defeat the Empire, once and for all. But to do that, we can't afford to slip up here. Bear that in mind and prepare yourselves for the coming battle.
Edelgard's not gonna like that. Saint Indec today. There will be a hymn at the recital in the cathedral. Will you participate? Sure.
Music speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Damn it, Hilda. It's fine. Should be a support conversation, A.
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield? You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me?
It was, I fell down some stairs.
You're lying. How could you be so reckless? Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you. No, don't overestimate me.
I respect it.
I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
mention
host.
that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing. Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me. That's what I've done my whole life.
Are you scared of this?
Of course. I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations. I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed. Whenever that happens
That's
to my
true.
poor brother, he looks just devastated. So, Don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you.
God, that's way to put it out there. That's respect. I won't expect anything, but I believe in you. That's exactly what I would say.
You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends.
Yeah, just don't risk your life, please.
I just don't want to let you down.
That was the A support. Oh god, Dorothea and Felix. They have 2 A supports. I want to actually watch it.
You, get over here.
Demanding.
Get over here? How about I tell you to get out of here?
You're always following me around. At least make yourself useful. Let's spar.
What? Are you serious?
I don't joke. Draw your weapon, unless you intend to fight without one.
If you want to train, then do it on your own.
If you don't attack first, I will.
Okay. If you want me to knock some sense into you, who am I to say no?
Shit, my my stomach's growling.
For someone whose only aspiration is marriage, you're pretty strong.
Is this your attempt at flattery? Oh, it is, isn't it?
Why you gotta be so...
When I was in the opera, I always trained for self-defense. Couldn't really get by without it. Nowadays, if you can't use a sword, then you're just in the way.
Perhaps I had you all wrong. I thought you were just a frivolous girl who cared only for men of status. On the contrary, you seem well aware of the realities of the world. I respect that.
Yeah, all right. I'm beat. I'm going to go sit down and relax with a cup of tea. You'll join me, naturally.
I will.
The confidence on this woman.
Are you really going to turn me down?
Just this once.
Good. Let's go for tea. While we're at it, shall you treat me to a meal?
Don't get carried away.
No, you're no fun.
Maybe if you work some more magic. Take it from me, Dorothea. I got him to have tea with me. Should be a good training partner. This is so weird. That was weird. I did have tea with him though. I approve. Constance, and this will be the last thing I do.
What's with all the ruckus, I wonder? Wait, isn't that Constance?
No way. She's in the sunlight.
This has nothing to do with you, so keep your nose out of it.
Yeah, none of your business. Unless you're his girlfriend, that is.
You ascribe too much to me, sirs. I haven't the qualities that Balthus seeks in a partner.
So prissy. You Balthus's lady or not?
Softly, please, softly. Such accusations are slander upon his good name. I have no place in the heart of one so freewheeling and glad. Were there a list of suitable partners? I should deem myself to be at the tail end of it.
She's... Oh.
If you're not his gal, then step off. We're trying to spread some juicy Balthus gossip over here. You're nothing to him, so why ruin our fun?
Because what you say is unthinkable. If you attempt to spread lies that strain credulity so, it will be your own reputations that suffer. Your reputations or your bones, should Balthus ever learn of this deception.
Your bones.
A hairline break may heal, but the powder he makes of a man's skeleton is another matter. And that's to say nothing of the jelly that will be left of your organs. Are you not concerned?
She's threatening
You'll
them.
do what? Oh, guess spreading
That was the
lies
softest
is a bad
threat.
idea. Good thing I'd never do such a thing.
Right. This is all a big misunderstanding. Thanks for the heads up.
We're just gonna back away now. Have a nice day.
She may have mentioned something from the past, which involved her whole royal family dying in the daylight. That whole thing. So maybe, I don't know, she has ideas of what happened, and she's just reciprocating it now.
I've saved lives today. They didn't deserve the fury that he would unleash. But then, few would. Is that not Balthus standing there?
Hey, why'd you say all that scary stuff about me? Don't tell people things like that. They're not the ones ruining my reputation. You are.
No.
Oh, how short-sighted of me. I believed myself to be acting in your interest, but I see now that I was mistaken.
No.
I shall regret this indiscretion until my dying day.
Clearly, I need to take anything that falls out of your mouth with a grain of salt. Maybe the whole shaker. Still, you did stop those two from talking about me. Regardless of how you did it, I guess I should be grateful, so thanks.
This magnanimity is in keeping with the wondrous man I know you to be. So open, so accepting. You are a paragon for others to follow.
She? It's better when she treats me poorly.
It's better when she's
like that is downright uncomfortable.
I gotta somehow erase it from my brain that she liked boots. Nope, just accept her. Just accept it. I was never the type to like put selfies on like Instagram or anything like that. Or like even on Snapchat. It's like one selfie per year in Snapchat. And in Instagram, it's just nothing but my art stuff.
Right,
even in my personal Instagram, I don't have any, all I do is post my stuff I cook or like landscapes I've seen. So it's not really even me, it's just, I don't know where I'd post it. Maybe in the Discord.
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse. By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out. Oh, that'd be awful. Just terrible. Okay, Professor, I get it. I know I'll have to come out.
Get your butt out of there, Bernadetta. 5 years and you're still a recluse? I mean, I guess 5 years doesn't really change people. I could, maybe. But she's definitely a little more open-minded.
Professor, the Great Bridge of Myrden isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress.
We should get help from the democracy.
It was built for military purposes by the first leader of the Adrestian Empire.
I don't know. All I do is trim. It's nothing special.
It's even older than the monastery. So if we occupy the Great Bridge, we'll have to search it from top to bottom.
I have to comb my hair more though. That's what I do it like once a day. I barely do it like as much as I'm supposed to. In order to keep it like straight, I should be combing it a lot more, but I'm not. I have to like get into the habit of it. Let me get some supports out of the way.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Have you been there long? I was absorbed in this book.
They just talk so... Oh, hello. 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 No,
Another
hello.
silly legend.
First of all, they're not silly. And second of all, no. It's an essay that speaks to uncommon and challenging battle scenarios. I've been researching such things since you proposed your unique strategy. Listen to this. Your commander gives orders that put your hometown in extreme danger. Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
What nonsense. I was talking about real-world tactics, not some dumb ethical question.
Whatever your personal feelings on the matter, I see similarities between such tactics and these dumb ethical questions. I haven't read beyond this one, but I think the obvious answer is to follow your commander.
No, of course he doesn't say anything. Felix
the duty and pride
does
of
not
being
care.
a knight demand that you follow orders, regardless of your own feelings. But if I were put in such a
You're
position...
talking to Felix. This
I
dude
don't know
has
how
no
I'd fare.
emotions.
In fact, were someone to carry out those orders, I know that I'd attempt to stop them.
Stop bothering with all this. You're not meant to be a knight. Go find a husband.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I know you hate the ideals of chivalry and pride. So much so, you ran away from your duty as your family's heir. You have no right to criticize me for my ideals.
Perhaps not. At least I know not to heedlessly obey orders. I know not to romanticize blind obedience. My brother taught me to think for myself.
Don't you dare bring Glenn into this.
You're right. Forget it.
Rest in peace, Glenn. Oh my god, that was heated. Felix just straight up said, go get a husband. Oh my god. Ingrid's not... I mean, Ingrid's one of the people you would not even want to argue with. She's just straight up mom. She has that mom voice. Like, excuse me. She really just said, excuse me. Like, oh. Would not even want to fight with her. Ignatz and Petra?
Ah! Ouch. Ouch.
That's it.
My glasses.
They even
Where
took...
are they? Where are they?
They even took the glasses out of the portrait.
Please take my apologies, Ignatz. I did not have enough care.
That's okay, Petra. Just... have you seen my glasses?
Glasses? Yes. Transparent lenses for viewing things.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you're so
yes.
foreign, Petra.
Your face looks different without the glasses.
Ah, well, I dropped them. That's why I'm looking for them.
Are these them?
Oh, she's very observant. I love it.
Thank the goddess. I thought I might be in trouble
Very
there.
perceptive.
Are you okay, Petra? You're not hurt?
I have no wounds. And you?
Come on, say something, Petra.
I'm okay too.
Come on, light the fire.
That is goodness. How long have you needed the lenses anyway?
Oh, ages. I can't see without them. You've never used glasses, I gather. I guess you don't need them.
In Brigid, glasses are not existing. I think all of our eyes must be good there.
Damn.
I kinda figured. I'm a little jealous, to tell the truth.
Inside the shadows, dangerous beasts are lurking. If you cannot see, you cannot live.
So bad eyesight means death? Brigid sounds scary.
You need to have sight for hunting, too. If not, you will starve until death.
Oh, yeah, lots of hunting in Brigid, right?
Such as
I guess that
evolution.
requires good eyesight.
I wonder why eyes would change and need lenses.
Alright, that wasn't going where I was expecting it to, but... Oh, it was only a C support, so... Interesting enough. Maybe she'll escalate it. Leonie and Claude? I might as well do it. What, how many does Claude... Oh, Claude has a lot. This is it. This is the last conversation with them.
Well, we've got another battle coming up. What do you think of our chances?
Winning is always the goal. At any rate, I've done everything I can to prepare.
That's the right attitude. I'm sure they're doing all they can on their side, too.
I don't doubt it, but however strong they are, it's no more than a Fodlan concern. Who knows how far this world extends beyond the boundaries of Fodlan? Talk of strength or weakness doesn't amount to much when it's only in relation to a tiny corner of the world.
Guess you're right. Thinking about it like that, even this war seems like a storm in a teacup.
Exactly.
True.
It's nothing more than an internal quarrel amongst the people of Fodlan.
Typical laid-back Claude. I always like talking to you. Your perspective on the world is so refreshing. Things I thought were obvious turn out not to be.
The way you think, that changes the way you see things. Common sense never tells the whole story. It's similar to what we were talking about before, about how you need to doubt yourself first.
True enough, but where did you get these ideas?
A
That
genie.
perspective of looking past the walls of Fodlan, when it's all we can see in front of us.
Do you really want to know?
Oh.
I do.
You gotta come over here.
But I'm afraid now isn't the time. When this war is won, I'll tell you all about it. It'll be easier for me to show you than to tell you.
Show me. Are we going somewhere?
It's quite a distance. You'll start to appreciate how big the world is if you go.
Oh, Myra.
Sounds eye-opening. I'll look forward to it.
I
Can
assume.
we call it a promise?
Yes, it's a promise. But first, let's win this war and leave it far behind us.
All right. He's making a little promise to visit his homeland. I think it's his homeland or whatever he grew up at. On a more serious note.
If we can suppress this Murden, we can invade into the Empire, right?
That's the plan.
I
Get
was
the
in
bridge and then we just push to the Empire.
Now I will be an enemy. I am having strange feelings. It is with ease that an ally turns into an enemy.
Yes, you were in the Black Eagles Empire. You were part of the Empire, and I recruited you. Well, trust me, it was. Whoa, that was. I didn't even know you could do this. First person mode. She's still looking. Yeah.
Things have gotten a lot more interesting since we've joined up with Judith, haven't they? Anyone who casually treats Claude like he's just some kid is not a person to be trifled with.
Oh yeah, Judith.
I think Captain
Judith.
Gerald would have liked her. I hope someday I can be as strong, kind, and level-headed as her.
Why you gotta bring up my dad? My dad. Felix is in here. That's a first.
It looks like people are slowly starting to come back to the town. I guess they feel safe now that you and the Knights of Seros have returned. Peddlers have become more common too, so there'll be food and supplies available. After being run down for all those years, it's really becoming livable again. Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Bitch, you're lucky you're endearing.
Professor?
That was a compliment.
I need your help.
Search for items belong to Anna? Sure.
There's on. I hope things go back.
Secret shop.
Welcome.
What's so secret about it? Let's find out. Oh!
Is that the one?
Buying.
Thanks a bunch. Is
Buying.
that
I'm going on a shopping
Thanks
spree
a
right now.
bunch.
Nope, don't judge me. Stop.
the one? Is that the one?
Don't
Thanks
judge,
a
don't judge me,
bunch.
don't judge me, don't judge me, don't judge me. A ring that increases avoidance rate? I don't really need that.
Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one?
We get it!
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Pre-roll ads are taken out. It's just the ad that probably rolls up every hour or whatever it is. I can't take that out. I think Twitch is like straight up just like, nope, you have to have it on. So don't quote me on that. Although I did my best to try to take out pre-roll ads. I hate them as much as anybody. Alright, so far nobody's really liking Felix as of that last conversation.
Thanks to all that food from Judith, I'm full for once. I've got so much energy. Let me at that great bridge of Murden. Oh, but then how do we cross?
Yeah, you just stick to being the bronze and I'll be the brains, alright, Raphael? Wait, Catherine's here?
I'd heard of the hero of Daphnel, but that was the first time I've met her in person. She's the head of a prestigious noble family? Just like Claude. The Alliance nobility is so odd.
It's shrouded in mystery, isn't it? Is it different from the kingdom and the empire?
Kind of, but I don't mean that in a bad way. You won't find such big-hearted nobles elsewhere. Plus, Judith can drink with the best of them. A woman after my own heart.
Anyone who can drink. That's a challenge. Hey, there's Claude. Speaking of the devil.
If our plan succeeds, we'll arrive at the Great Bridge of Myrden unscathed. The important part is what happens next. We're evenly matched in terms of military power, more or less. So if we can just launch a surprise attack. Agreed. The bridge is basically a fortress, so the defense will be rock solid. But that's why you're here, Teach. No matter the odds, you're the wild card we need to win.
Really? 5 years ago, when the Imperial Army attacked Garreg Mach, they moved with incredible speed. But in the middle of all that chaos, she still had operatives watching.
Edelgard?
The hero of Daphnel's spy network is impressive.
Oh, talking about Judith.
She shouldn't be taken lightly.
Or is she talking about Edelgard? Quit speaking in riddles. Shamir. Wait, why is she here? Why would she be here of all places?
I don't know where he recruited that man, but Claude's got an eye for great talent. I'm talking about his retainer, Nardel. I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn, with the skills to match. But there's something about him I can't quite place. Like I've somehow heard of him before.
The betrayal.
We can predict what the Empire will do. Fargus is our real problem.
You're...
The Eastern Lords have joined forces and are warring with the Dukedom. But I've heard nothing about that conflict as of late. It's strange.
Were you worried about... what?
I haven't heard much from my father either. I can't help but find this silence unsettling.
So Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time. Glad as I am that Judith told us. I wish we had known this 5 years ago.
No, because if all you idiots are decided to fucking march to the Empire, you would have fucking got killed. As small as your army was.
We spent all that time spread out over Fodlan, searching for the Archbishop and you.
Oh.
It was a mistake to abandon the monastery, to leave it in ruins. Now,
y'all would have lost it if we lost.
Mistake.
We lost 5 years ago. That's what happened. He's not thinking with his head right now. Yeah, so we rescued Judith. When we didn't rescue Judith. When we got the supplies from the last chapter, and then we helped Judith in that volcano map. She told us that Rhea was being held there. We just found that out.
I'm sure you know this already, but House Ordelia is aligned with the Empire. They face the Empire from across a river, similar to the Gloucesters. Even so, I refuse to yield to the Empire a second time. The Empire did unthinkable things to my family, and to me. The only option here is winning. Professor, you must promise we will overcome the Empire.
I will do my best.
What? Did someone lose that? It's not mine.
Fond of art, afraid of ghosts. This should be hers.
What?
No. Actually aware of their own nobility. Acute. Training with muscles. Collecting coins. Deep connection to Rhea. Letter to the goddess.
Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it.
I mean, should be using that, right? 5 years later, what is she, like 21, 20? Support. No. Alright, keep talking. I'm just gonna keep exploring around for a bit, then I'm gonna go into do some auxiliary battles, and then chapter time. Chapter mission. Who else is there to talk to, though?
Rhea really is in the Empire, then we must defeat the Imperial army by any means
Plus, it's cool
necessary.
talking to everybody. I don't know.
The people at large are just as concerned for Rhea's safety as we are. The sooner we can settle all our unease, the better.
I feel like it's, I don't know. It helps. It gives more character to the characters. Wait, could I say that? Am I allowed to say that? It gives more personality to the character. So every month there's always something new that everyone talks about.
Oh, hello there, Professor. Did you need something from me?
That's a lot of voice work. If you think about it. Let's say there's 30 chapters. I'm just throwing out a random number. 30, 40 chapters. Times that by 3-4 routes in the game. Oh, it's a lot of voice lines. It's a lot of voice acting.
It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. You just looking for someone to talk to?
Why you gotta bring it like that, Manuel? Why do you gotta talk to... Sure, I'll indulge you.
I thought so. Well, I'm here for you. Making you feel better is my top priority.
Quick, shut the door.
Whether it's physical pain or worries of the heart, you can come to me for anything, Professor.
The battle at ALL was a tactical marvel. You grow stronger with each passing day. Where does your talent end and your crest's power begin? Are they one and the same? Most intriguing. Yet it is quite difficult to draw useful conclusions. It is quite unfortunate I did not achieve my research goals before the war broke out. So much unknown. Now, I fear I will not have those answers even by conflict's end. So very frustrating.
Maybe it's time to think of a new profession there, Hanneman. Stop worrying about crests and royal and all that jazz and start thinking about something else. Change your major. I have.
We're going to invade the Empire, which means we'll be fighting people we know, won't we? If we're attacked by someone we know or used to think of as a friend, is it permitted to run away? Really? If something happens, will you keep me safe?
I will do my best, Dorothea. Not because you're pretty or anything. It's because you're fucking powerful at magic. She's from the Empire. So is Manuela, I feel like. Because they're from the Opera House, which is from the Empire.
Hi. Right.
Anybody in here? Hello?
Legend says that pillars of light fell and ravaged ALL. I was reminded of that when I
May,
saw
how
it.
are you?
Professor? Do you think those legends are true?
Legends? I was there when that happened.
I think so too.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. That's not spoilers or anything. I'm just saying. I'm just talking random.
There's still so many things.
Bitch, I was the one who made those lights. It's called a nuke, Marianne. Nuclear. Go all Dr. Evil on her. No, I don't want to scare her. That's the last person I want to scare.
Judith is a wonderful person. So strong and confident as well. Looking upon her, I am sharply reminded of my mother. Very much so. Both brilliantly bright and positive, like a warm ray of light. I lost my mother long ago. I miss her desperately.
I don't know what to say to that.
I would like to believe that I've always made my own decisions. Even so, I cannot deny that some small part of me has always been aware of my father's wishes. Now here I am, concealing our plan, Claude's plan, from his sight. Quite the contrary, honestly. I feel as though a fog has finally lifted from my eyes.
You're gonna go up against your own dad.
I will finally stand upon my own 2 feet, independent of my father's influence.
There you go, Lawrence. See? Think it for yourself. That's what life's all about. Not about doing something because you were told to. It's just about doing shit on your own. And if it fails, it fails. So you keep trying. Oh boy, Ingrid doesn't smack me. That damn Felix told me to get a husband.
That was Judith. Just as I'd heard of her, she was an upstanding person. The same Daphnal blood runs through my veins.
Really?
And I feel as though I am nothing like her. I am but a phantom of what could be.
Even though you're from the kingdom? You're actually quite alike.
Think so? Wow, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I could just fast travel to the abyss. I don't have to go to talk to this guy. Hey, Constance. How's your tongue?
Invading the Empire at last, are we? I cannot still the wild palpitations in my chest.
Don't you have friends there? Are you friends with Edelgard?
I have made myself ready to the extent that I could, but now that the day draws near, I fear that to proceed will be to abandon all hope of restoring the Imperial House of Nouvelle.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Which leaves me with no choice but to appeal to you and Claude for that. My dream is in your hands.
That's hard.
Huh. That lady hasn't changed a bit since I was a kid. Still intimidating as hell. What a woman. Being me, I'm not nervous or anything. I just...
How are you nervous? You're
huge. How to
huge.
approach her. That's all. My luck, she'll treat me like I'm still a kid, even though I'm clearly a full-grown adult man.
Well, then you go treat her like a kid and reframe the whole situation. That's how you freaking win at it.
If that's the angle she takes, maybe I can get some nice hugs out of this.
Oh!
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Back to horny jail with you, Balthus.
Who'd have thought that House Row would show up? They must have been sweating blood to get to Ayla from way out there. Guess it's been a while since I left House Row, so it doesn't bother me much to have to fight them. Kinda always knew I'd be the one to take that stubborn old donkey out. I've been ready for this.
Yeah, that was totally my bad. I had you kill Ash. That was probably the worst thing. That was probably the worst thing I've ever... I didn't even know they had a conversation. Like, they don't even have a support. I don't even...
I've never met someone like Judy.
Look at you giving nicknames to everybody.
But at the same time, tough as nails. I bet she'd be real fun to hang out with. Judy's great, unlike that other guy, Lord, what's his name? I can't stand people like him. People who think they're always in the right. All he did was make trouble, but he convinced himself it was for a good cause. So infuriating.
Whoa, hold the phone. Who are you talking about? Lord Lenato? I think she's probably talking about Lenato. Maybe? I don't know. Sorbet.
Will you talk to her for me? She's been avoiding me non-stop.
Of course I avoid him. I avoid everyone.
He thinks he's getting special treatment. Nope, that's just Bernie for you. Nope, nothing. Let's see if I can get these two to sing. I don't think they're... Nope, they're not good at singing. They're not gonna get anything out of it. Ah, you know, it doesn't hurt to try. Y'all gotta learn how to sing. Sing. Me.
There's someone who's slightly off. Oh well, that adds some color, I suppose.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
Ah! You guys bonded. Now support.
Claude, what are you doing?
The training equipment needed maintenance, so I thought I'd give it a good cleaning and some oil.
Why is that for you to do?
If you intend to use something a lot, it's on you to take good care of it.
True.
You are a noble who does not have fear of working with hardness or becoming dirty. And you can climb trees. I am impressed.
Thanks, but to be honest, I don't think being a noble really has anything to do with anything. Nobles and commoners are all equal here. We're all buddies. Even you do chores, don't you? Social rank doesn't matter when you put your life in each other's hands. I like that about this place.
I have your same opinion. Status is something chosen by chance, not by a person. Everything became different when I came from Brigid to the Empire. Nobility does not stop life from surprising you.
I know just what you mean. It's not like the ancestors of the nobility or royalty were selected by the goddess herself, after all. What does origin or status matter? In the grand scheme of things, we're all just insignificant mortals. Nobility isn't a matter of birthright alone. At least not in my eyes.
Claude, you are very much strange for a noble.
Thanks, and same to you. You're a princess of Brigid, right? If I'm a strange noble, you are too.
Nice!
I am normal in Brigid. In Fodlan, you are an abnormality.
An abnormality, am I? Gentleman that I am, I'll go ahead and take that as a compliment.
I think also that your heart is kind. I am thinking you will be a good king.
I'll remember that. But for now, this equipment isn't going to clean itself.
I will be helping you. We will join together our efforts.
Hell yeah, clean his equipment.
You're an abnormality, princess. A wonderful abnormality.
Oh, that was perfect. I swear to God, I played this game blind, and when I did, I'm like, Claude is like the greatest character. I don't know what it was. I didn't even watch any ads. I'm just like, this guy's the best out of the three lords. Between Edelgard and Dimitri and Claude. I don't know what it was that struck me to play, to go with the golden deer, but something about a schemer like him. You know, I should harvest. I don't really harvest that much. That was a cute conversation. Yeah, Claude knows how to flirt. Would you like to do some? Yes! You better cultivate good, huh? You hear me? Bolden is on the line here. You bet. I'm watching you. She looks so fucking dreary. Oh god, I'll do it. I'll do anything you say. I'll cultivate.
Hey, maybe.
That's such a weird word. Cultivate. Cultivate. Levi. It's Levi after all. You need to learn faith, sir. Is this the one? Yeah.
Practice makes perfect and all that.
Get Judith out of your mind, buddy.
Brings back memories.
Honestly, I don't know what else to raise her at. I guess authority? She's already at A+. Right? I mean, I could go for S. That's gonna take forever, though. 340 points.
I think I got the hang of it.
Let's do this again sometime.
Oh my god, you're about to hit S rank.
Easier than I thought.
Whoa.
Don't stop. Keep it coming. Easier than I thought.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna hit S rank so early in this freaking game.
Gotta keep working hard.
You need to get A with sword. Yeah.
You have... You're...
Oh god. Teach flame? How about no? Alois, yeah, you need to be my general. You need to be the defense tank that you need to be. No! I taught him wrong.
Are you sure that was wrong?
I forgot that happens. Console.
Thank.
Let's give it another go.
Always more to learn.
I forget that happens. I don't know how that happens, but it happens sometimes.
I did pretty well today. I got it right? Phew. Thanks. That's reassuring.
Now get out of your dorm.
Thanks for the help. Professor?
Yeah.
May I ask you a question?
I desperately want to travel some of the places my mother and I spent time in, but I'm not allowed to leave the monastery.
Walls for such things. It makes me feel so bad. Well, wait. Well, take a nap. Maybe you'll dream about it. Close your eyes and pretend she's with you. Maybe you can paint a picture of your mother's.
Ah, I see.
I mean, I would do that.
Professor.
No. Alright, we're talking about who didn't flush in the bathroom. Who is responsible? Imagine having a meeting about something like that. Alright.
Hey friend. Thanks for joining me when I had to deal with that mess a while ago. You were a real help. I wouldn't say you fully earned my trust, but you've earned something for sure. I owe you.
Don't worry about it.
I can't not worry about it. I don't like owing people. Guess I'll just have to surprise you someday. I was just rummaging through what we recovered from the Scorpions, and I stumbled across something pretty special to me.
That old thing?
It was under lock and key, so those thugs probably thought it was something of high value. The Elder gave it to me when I was small. Losing it really got me where it hurts.
You were a kid?
I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you about it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Can't quite remember how old I was, but my mother had taken in an elderly man wandering the town. He was worse for wear, could barely even walk. She nursed him back to health under our humble roof. In return for her kindly gesture, he taught me to read and write. This notebook is a relic of those times. Not too long after that, I came down with a terrible illness. We had no money to speak of, so a doctor's visit was out of the question. My mother went everywhere asking for help, to no avail. And then the Elder stepped in and saved me. I don't know how he did it, or what it was he did. Could have been. I never knew much about him, honestly.
Strange man.
He
Could have been a mage, a scholar.
I haven't the foggiest. And I'll never know. Shortly after curing me of my illness, he passed on. Natural causes. My illness, it turns out, was part of a larger plague that swept through our village. So many died, and there I was, having escaped death by some strange luck. I felt grateful and helpless. So little Yuri figured it would be his mission to help anyone he could as he grew up.
By killing
However
others.
I could. Not necessarily by making gold rain from the sky, but in smaller ways. The streets are filled with kids who have no homes, no food, so many dying of disease, where some cheap medicine would have saved them. I figure, if I can save even one unlucky soul, well, then I'm doing my part, you know?
Wow, you have a soft side of you I never would have expected.
It's a small dream, but it's one I hold in my heart. To help those who need it.
You
It's
absolutely
what my gang's
never. Well, I mean, there is a side story, but that's like...
When I recruit my people, it's to that end. To give them a home. The turf wars, the gang, all of it. To honor that dream. Wouldn't you like to know? Despite all I've done, I have my own honor. I don't lie to someone if I owe them. I do what I have to, whether people view it as fair or foul. The way I see things, the goddess gave me two gifts. My life and my charm. That's been gift enough to get in with slimy nobles, so I can pull their strings as I see fit.
Oh, is that why you tease Constance? Oh, God. She's not even noble anymore. She literally lost everything.
Of course, I use my marionettes to help me smuggle things. Maneuver as needed. You get the idea. Once I used a clever name, and my charms, to become the attendant to the head slug of a noble house. Yet another time, I took a name befitting the kingdom that landed me in the academy as a noble's adopted son. That's how I've gotten this far and earned my fortune.
He uses different names?
In doing so, I've spread my wings of protection further, to help those who need it most. As though I tell you, friend. But perhaps you can share what it is you think.
Wow. That, I was never expecting that. Wow. Yeah, have some flowers.
You have my thanks.
Yeah. Wow. Was that ever mentioned in the side story? I mean, it makes sense. His name is
Counting
like
on you.
totally different from everybody else's.
Ready to hop to it. We'll have to do better next time. Seems my practice is paying
I remember when I
off.
was little, I was like fucking, what was I was like 7, 8, maybe 9. I wanted to change my name to something stupid. It was like a freaking Mortal Kombat character. I don't blame him for changing names. That's the gift of a gamer tag or a handle.
Guess all that time wasn't wasted.
Dark range magic +1? That's busted.
How best to use this skill?
Frozen Lance?
I've learned a thing or two.
Oh,
from
I gotta
battle.
switch out triangle attack. That shit sucks.
Intuition's all I need.
Reason
but
level
this'll
5.
help too.
Wait, is she S now? S? Yeah, she is S rank. It's not. She can go higher than that? That's crazy. Curious to know how Bernadetta's doing? Sure.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about. At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come. It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery.
We had to drag you out of your room. Ingrid kicked down the door.
Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses.
Yeah. Seeing life and seeing people kill each other will desensitize you.
I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before.
I have some independent work for you then. Nah. Should I be a dick?
A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
You like it, come on. I can't commit to that.
Come on, Professor. I'm begging you. Please promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they?
Okay.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
I'll follow at a distance. Whoever at Nintendo chose these word options, I fucking love you. That is something I would actually say. Oh. I'll be with you in spirit. Oh, teasingly, of course. Teasing, of course. Can we ask another professor? That's also a good one. I'll be with you in spirit. I'll be. This is a raw fucking. Oh, this is funny.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? I thought we were finally getting close. Guess I'm not good enough for that, though, am I? I'll let you have this one, but you better be ready for next time.
Oh, at least you're growing. Oh, that was 100. I forget supports do that.